Coach, we'll come to you. Hopefully, you're audible now. If you can
Okay.
tell us your views about the match tomorrow.
Okay. I think it's going to be a good game. It's the first game of Super Cup for us. I think, but the reality is we have not been training for a long time. We have just had three training sessions, and this time we are going to participate Kalinga Super Cup with the mix of youth and senior players. And we are traveling today. In fact, today to Orissa, and we are looking forward to have a good game tomorrow.
First question is from Parashar Kalita. He asks, what is the situation of the team and how do you motivate the players? Will you be available to stop the Northeast United attacks like last time? I believe this question is for the coach.
I think the situation of the club is in front of everyone right now. Uh, there have been problems in the club, but this is not the first time there is a problem in the club. It's been, I have been in Indian football from a very long time. We have seen these problems with the clubs, but the management is working very hard to resolve the issue as soon as possible. But Northeast is a good team. They are one of the teams we wanted. They wanted to win the Indian Super League, but they had also had a very good performance. They won Durand Cup. They played playoffs in Indian Super League. They will come. They'll come all out with their guns blazing, and they know that we will not be easy opponents for them. Yeah, but for us, it's important we keep focus. We keep focus for 90 minutes. We have got youngsters in the team, and we are making sure that we give them game time. Okay, and they also have a point to prove.
Next question is from Shayan, who's from IFF. He says, a question for Mehraj Bhai. What are your foreign contingent available for tomorrow's game?
Tomorrow only Mark will be available. Rest of the foreigners will not be available, and uh, we have got Indian players, who are very hungry for the chance, and we are making sure that we give them this platform tomorrow, and they'll shine for us tomorrow.
Next up is Shayantan Mukherjee from Uttar Banga Sambad. His question is also for coach. He asks, how are you going to motivate your boys in a tough situation?
Very difficult for any coach. Very difficult for any coach to come in this situation and motivate the players. But yeah, the players they have come forward to play Super Cup, and they are very keen to play. Some of them they did not get the game time in Indian Super League. Now they want to come. They want to play. They want to play for themselves, their families, their supporters, and maybe for the next season also. And for me, it's important to keep them focused. That is what we have been doing, making sure that the players, apart from what are apart from the problems which are happening outside the club, we are making sure that the players they stay focused only in football, and we make sure that they give their best for tomorrow's game.
Uh, Roshun Biswas has also asked about foreign players. I believe the coach has already answered that, so we'll skip to the next question. It is from Hiresh from All India Football. He says, hello, coach. Hiresh from All India Football. With this being a knockout tournament, every mistake can be costly. How is your team tactically and mentally preparing for such high pressure matches?
When you are playing against Northeast United, you cannot afford to make many mistakes because it's a good side, and if any mistake you make, you have to pay for it. And we are trying to make sure that tomorrow we keep basics right, we keep everything simple on the pitch, and make sure we stay in shape. The structure of the team is fine during 90 minutes. And yes, it's going to be a difficult game for us because we have only had three training sessions after the ISL game. The last game we played on 11th of March. But yeah, we are very optimistic. We are very positive about the game, and let's see tomorrow. I think the boys they are very keen to get on the pitch and give their best for tomorrow's game.
Okay. We don't see any further questions coming in, so we will wrap up this PC. A big
Thank you
thank
so
you,
much.
Coach, and to Samad for joining us, and all the best
Thank
for
you.
the game.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Coach, we'll come to you. Please tell us about tomorrow's game. Share us your thoughts.
Well, it's one of the easy game for two different or three different points. Obvious points. First is playing against a team who didn't do very well in ISL. Now they will be trying their best to show that they're a good team. They play very well. They have good players, and they want to do the surprise in the Super Cup. Of course, we'll try our best not to let them do. The second point is there's a big gap time between the last game, official game, till now. It's a long time, and we hope we get that rhythm very quick. We saw the last games of the Super Cup. The rhythm was a little bit low. Only Punjab was a little bit with the high rhythm. And the third, and not less important, is the heat. Is the heat playing at 4:30 in the afternoon? I think it's a handicap not only for Northeast, of course, it's for all the teams. If we want to see a good football and rhythm, and uh, it will not be easy.
Uh, Coming to Michelle, your thoughts on the game, please.
I think we play against a good team, a team with hunger. I think that they want to show that they are good players, that they can stay there, they can do a good performance. I also think that we have to play a good game, because if not, we will be in trouble. I think it's true that I think it will be too much hot, but it's not an excuse. Both teams uh, plays at the same time, but it will be a little bit difficult for us.
We have some questions coming in. First one is from Abdul Ghani, who's from the Assam Tribune. He has a question for coach. He asks, how are the boys getting up for the game tomorrow? And are there any injury concerns?
Yeah, we have one or two injuries, but the players already focused, and they know the responsibility they have, and they want to go as far as possible in the Super Cup.
Next question is from Parashar Kalita from Khel Now. His first question, I believe, is for the coach. What will be your squad like? And are you going with an experimental one or a full-fledged squad like in the ISL? Are you giving opportunities to any newcomers? What's the fitness update of the team? Parashar will go a few questions at a time. I think there are 5 questions punched up in that.
Let's start with the first one. Experiment, we do it with soda, with Coca-Cola, with a lot of things. We don't do experiments in a cup like this, you know, not at all. No, will be the best. The players who's ready is going to play. We're not trying to give chance or not to give chance to others. We need to go for the game. There's no time for a lot of experiment in this game. All the players already, the fitness is high. Really, the spirit is high too, and everybody is aware of the responsibility we have, that we need to go to the end.
Part of his question, I'll just summarize it. Are you planning to field any foreigners in the starting lineup tomorrow?
We have 5 foreigners, and we'll see. We have 26 players traveled to Bhubaneswar, and from all of them, we'll try to find the 11 players for the game. For now, we're still not thinking who's going to play or not. That tonight, the pillow will give me advice.
Hiresh from All India Football asks, can you give us an update on the fitness of Hamza and Michel tomorrow? Are they ready to start?
Hamza and Mitchell.
Yes.
Mitchell is in front of you. He's the captain. And Mitchell is, thanks God, 120% tomorrow. No, Hamza is out of the list. He's not in the list. He will not be in the list tomorrow.
Shayan from IFF asks, are you planning to play any youngsters for tomorrow's game?
As I said, we have Mitchell is the youngest one. We hope he's in the list tomorrow. It's a game. We have a game plan, and we'll see who's going to play, depending on the game plan for tomorrow. Youngsters, they're all, as I said before, we're 26 players, and 11 of the 26 they will be starting.
Iresh asks, will we see a similar tactical setup to what you used in the Durand Cup, or are you planning on something different for this knockout game?
Wow, I don't remember what you did in Durand Cup. No. Each game has its own strategy. Each game has its own plan, but the core is not changing a lot. We have our style, we have our way to play, and we will keep pushing on it. This is what we know, and the strategy is try to go for the game from the first second.
Parashar, with the next question, how is this competition different from the other games and other competitions? And with youngsters coming into your defense, how are you guiding them?
This is a knockout. This is a cup. There is no big team or small team here. You do a mistake, you're out. This is the most important thing, not like a championship or a league or the ISL, that you have time to correct things. Here, there is no mistakes. You need to be really focused. You need to be fresh mentally and having a clear idea what you want to go for. As I said, the youngsters, they're part of the team. Anyone who is in their first team, he's ready to play. We don't look at the age, really. Any player, we need him in the position he will be playing. We don't look at if he's 15, 16, or 40. He's ready to play, he will play.
Tanuj Birua with the next question. I'll just shorten it up and summarize it if you allow me. He asks, how are you going to solve the problem of facing a low block against Mohammedan, something which he says you have struggled against in the past, or are you going to stick to the base tactics?
Low block or not low block, the most important thing is to score. If we get chances, you need to score it. Low block, high block, middle block. This is just a part of the game. If really you think that Mohammedan will stay in the back waiting for us, I think you'd be mistaken. They need to go for the game. They have very fast players on the front. If we allow them a lot of space, they will hurt us. And if they go in the back, we need to be very smart, very clever, very patient, especially patient, and we will have our chances.